Nsem-Pii TV nie.
Jamamo akwaba edeba Nsem-Pii TV platform yi eso. Aka just 2 weeks na Ghana ekwa kwakoto aba na anwanwasem ene ensemu a ehu ene na no pe Nsem-Pii TV yensa kan bia ye de bremo as usual be the first to know. Document be if in Russia, yes, and eliki na Nsem-Pii TV sources and the amay say yam family tuja na Ghana for nyina yen kire adwen ho ni ni ho abubu aso sa document yi mu nsem ene nipa kora akoye sa agreement yi adwen ben no dokoye sa agreement yi na eyomman mu nyina ya papa mu anase ono nkwa ne papa mu ne kwakora nyina ne say former president John Dramani Mahama ene ne krata aba beto abonten say July mu specifically 11th of July krata beto dwa say wako Russia akolanchi ono ankasa ni book my first coup d'etat in Russian language no say na enye no nko a ene okọ honom ekokoyeye na emum special diplomatic agreement bi ekoso a omo sign ehon krata enei ena details na ababeto dwa na the krata ni beto so amamuhunu se de yekanye busirim kan bi dem de sources se de amaye ne enso ye de mamo amamuhu de yeko o have front page na se cover page na soro ho no wacho no Russia kasem na se na English no no say special diplomatic agreement meeting between the Russian oligarch Kokodov Dmitry and J.D. Mahama from July 11th, 2024. Okay, second page in this one, I say this agreement is entered into as of the 11th day of July 2024 by and between Kokov Dmitry and John Dramani Mahama. Party A, Anoye Kokov Dmitry, and Aki Valley, citizen of Russia, into bracket the oligarchs, and a party B, John Dramani Mahama, former president of Ghana, into bracket the former president. And I'll say Kokov Dmitry and John Dramani Mahama have indicated an interest in signing a potential business relationship transaction, into bracket non-disclosure. Tinese sa document we na enikwan se epie eba abonten ena apie aba abonten ama Ghana for se die bia etimi ehu na Nsem-Pii TV ye the details na ebremu a sei ena document na nkasa mu nsem ekire John Dramani Mahama na yenya nto aba mponyi no me president na wakọ sign agreement ato ho no say kobaso weni aba na that agreement will come into full force. Now, Article 1, this is the full agreement in Article 1, oil and gas reserves. 1.1, I say, Ghana's new rich oil blocks will, with approximately 70% of the oil blocks and gas resources, shall be controlled by the oligarchs family and the other party. The other party, document, I'm actually say, 15%. There's a Russia for 70%. New oil blocks and Ghana discovered. Russia for no Mahama no agreement. On before 70%. Now 15% and so former president's team. There's a John Dramani Mahama ni team. Obi nim say yes Standogbe mo Sami Jemfi mo Felix Kwachofosu Jasba Mutari mo and now say Nebusia for to say Ibrahim Mahama Samuel Mahama any omo ekeka ho Tugubamo Raymond Tugubamo. That document and they say 15% Ereko former president's team and all the remaining 15% to the Republic of Ghana. The Ghana Japadi no 100% no Russia Mahama no mako agreement so almost 70%. No Mahama na busia for 15%. Na 15% aba Ghana for. Article 2 gold reserves 2.1 and so almost say 68% of the remaining green minerals of Ghana shall be allocated to the oligarchs with clear amendments of Mineral and Mining Act of Ghana to suit Russia Russian interest and control. Na just say Ghana ha gold wa yehunu ni di yehunu ye afa ni e ba be hunu nyina. John Dramani Mahama agreement to sign it say 68% or the command Russia full. Na di enti no wa allocate sa resources na the command Russia full. Ye kan ko mu ye be hunu emfaso bia John Dramani Mahama stand to benefit from sa agreement. Article 3 a consortium. And on C 3.1 a group of consortiums led by the oligarchs and the other party into bracket the former president's team shall be established to manage and oversee the extraction, distribution, blockchain and drilling of all Ghana's new blocks. Na chere a good day any sika koko any oil eba betu Ghana ha nyina omo a san akwakote omo consortium a eno ena be manage kwan a obefa so atu say good day nyina. Article 4 no say agricultural resources and infrastructure. 4.1 all new agricultural infrastructure and investment in Ghana shall be owned and controlled by the oligarchs, with the former president's team supervising the importation of equipment and agricultural mechanisms. Na chese John Dramani Mahama the second come here obey. Why now you say only Russia for and ebe hwabo mi yipa. Article 5 Harbour Development and Cooperation. Tema harbour na aton Adema Vincent Ballon. Aha so yen hwe de omo atrafa ho. 5.1 omo say upon taking office in January 2025, the president shall sign an undisclosed agreement between the two parties allowing Russian companies to build and fully own 4 harbors in Ghana, fully owned by the oligarch. These harbors shall be utilized for special assignments and other beneficial purposes, promoting 80% of Russian interest and 20% Ghanaian interest. Just say Temahabo no Thomas Vincent Ballon, yen nko on Russia for ESA be carbon 4 additional harbors and also be Jemu Diamond. With Jemu Muya, Ghana Chefe be womb, just 20%, 80%, ebe Russia for India. Article 6 election support. The oligarchs shall facilitate financial and logistical support to candidate John Dramani Mahama and aid his election victory in December 7th, 2024. Under the same election support agreement John Mahama and Russia for yasa kone say there shall be coded electioneering operations to aid the other party, that is John Dramani Mahama, to have key control over the electoral infrastructure in Ghana, which is a electoral commission EC, or more servers and more facilities, internet protocol or more debate running elections. Russia for ever hacking into or more accounts no na or more boa a change figures. Said the Beya Mahama bit be winning na sa agreement here or mako ni na etimi abem. Article 7 confidentiality. Say the party shall maintain confidentiality regarding all information shared. Neither party shall disclose any information without prior written consent. Now when them say anya djuma, say we are say be any who hinta esumbi. Enya bi am na Ghana for say we be ehun. Article 8 near cooperation. The parties shall work together in good faith. The oligarch shall provide specific resources and support. The former president shall also provide specific expertise and advice. Article 9 terms and termination. This agreement shall commence on the effective date. Next 7 January now bomb pie said no na Mahama winning elections. Na ya sure the no. Sure the na agreement no. I take stage. Naturally say omo be chassis are pretty. Either party may terminate this agreement with written notice. And Article 10 governing law. I'm saying this agreement shall be governed by and constructed in accordance with the chosen laws. in witness whereof the parties have executed this agreement as of the date first above written. Let's just say 11th July, no, Mahama and SCS or Poland in Russia, no, agreement change we and now I sign or Russia. Same way, my main tonka in the comment section. Ya Jennifer, sa report here about to your obi. Yentie the come back from Abronye and so what can fast answering.
Let's love Abronye. Okay, Kwame,
setting the record.
Kwame, now how many minutes?
And this,
I'm 15. And at the interjection, how many minutes?
Please don't.
No.
You see.
I say interjection. You're now to you let me know to your boy.
Oh, Kwame, let me
no, you see, the problem. The time you gave me,
Eric.
Fairness, now.
Your time may be different from it.
And I'm say fairness must be built on the platform. I don't have a problem. One problem, I am a person. Let me give the life
just allow him.
Please, allow me. NDC was it done my papa and yes within 3 years 13 how many kilometers of roads and Busane said 13 November 2008 how many chief compounds and Busane said how many district hospitals and Salaga district hospital Busane said Madina district hospital one regional hospital Asante regional hospital so what you say
Fernando is preparing the youth for future availability. Delano Visigosi, all he knows is shouting and making no sense. Benjamin Kuku, nothing from his mouth, only critics, not mercy. Gabriel Yamuase, this is my boss. I am Gabriel from Ablikman West. YouTube, Maxona, so they are using our money for free. We don't know how he's talking about it. Upon the diversion of the money for the Eastern Region Project.
We won't allow you to rebrand that team to Ghanaians. The rebranding of team done dramatically.
Deputy Blue Regional Communication Officer, Emma ruling position NBC. And I come upon a regional chairman of Bono region, Emma ruling NPP. I need to be said, I must say. We sincerely apologize for that, Mr. But Mufanche Bushi. Yeah, from
now let me put this on record. Anytime I ever call about 12, let's say NDC4. Yes, I never will pay. Not just some internal posts, not just some elections. Every day, any election, be once NDC4 complain, be a normal behavior this way. 2009, you never heard someone yes, I never will. 2012, someone yes, I never will. But to make a year call into 2016 elections. NDC4 year press conference is May 20. Say MPP, Akofa mercenaries be for South Africa, so come back causing mayhem, no regulations. 2019, in fact, in October 2019, I may your friend is saying screenshots on ground. I think it was on Ghana Web, October 2019. The same gentleman, the same communications officer of the
NDC,
or say, we have evidence that MPP is trailing tax at a secretary for election 2020. The same gentleman.
The
same gentleman. Now, in the year 2020, yet Tuabano were 38,622 police stations in this country. Yet Tuabano peaceful, free and fair. Yet 2 years, no, yet Bobo Abano a police station. Yet Bobo Wieno, NDC Buzuye. omo lusu wie no okaya omo say MPP wiem into omo dey court
yeah
and na judges say no problem ya dey no cry yembo TV so no be ehwe obi o waga na hebia for 3 months the sorry anapa na yetuni na ehwe TV inya ye follow NDC for presentation for court e ko wie eche no akoba say so omo cry e ko so omo ko sensan ne omo ko hwe omo ko tena ho numti ana omo bu afu kra say yamfa biscuit ayede anka ho ayede amom fast forward court ni mu say omo ni nyina so obi asa abana kwa wiem bi ayede e baye e ma Supreme Court e rule etia omo onu ya obeka ya tama Supreme Court rule etia omo no NDC for the judges nyina atem wo my win that was the time I'm from unanimous FC omo say judge where you say omo di omo atem de bi ka omo ye no omo kunim etwi omo fam e wo my win including omo penny na kasa former president Mahama 2 years later NDC for national executive elections I feel the general secretary of the NDC then a friend is a general mosquito now for the corporate chairman all the campaign no I'm sure you've seen the video original the party for him catch up and said no 2020 about on the you see you ye ko court ne crampo no ye lawyer chachuchi kata kache and say ye ni nyina so bi e de ko court think ye njai na mum na say e ma munya confidence say ye you mama until ye court.
Can you imagine?
This was after 2 years of torture, insulting the entire judiciary and running down the Supreme Court in this country. 3 years later, or 2 years after Mosquito Adiano, they were 2024. 2022, most of the winning elections here. 2023, most of the elected to friends and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and whom could hear some of their campaign. In fact, 2024, more launching youth than they are launching now with UPSC. My leader, John Mahama Cracker, I said, much position you have been clear in your mind since 2022 say election why day. I feel there. You be real 2024. I got 18 days to election.
17 days.
I feel no about radio so TV so. Air press conference. Catch one call for say abandon there and come over renew and so MPP for training.
Nsem-Pii wo hono mo na nsem so wo it is utie now share on my YouTube channel.
Be the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.